Welcome to BeatzNEatz. I'm Chef Nette, your wellness musician. Today we are making a plantain parfait in coconut date cream. Doesn't that sound amazing? And our ingredients for this tropical inspired parfait are ripe plantains coated in almond flour and fried in coconut oil, sprinkle with sea salt. And then we have that silky coconut date cream, coconut milk, dates, and a few other key ingredients I'm gonna hold for my ebook. You guys have to find out later. Then we're gonna top it off with granola, some chopped pecans, and fresh strawberry pieces for a burst of freshness. You ready to cook? So the first thing I'm going to do is to make this coconut date cream super delicious, I'm telling you. And we're gonna start by blending it in my handy dandy blender. Like I said, we have our coconut milk here. And this just gives it a nice island taste to it. It's got that good healthy fat in there. And coconut milk contains lauric acid, which supports your immunity. And it's great for increasing those HDLs and lowering those bad LDLs. So the next thing we're gonna do is got honey. So that's about a tablespoon of honey. And of course, you can adjust to your level of sweetness. And then we have our dates. These dates have been prepared in a very special way just for blending. I'm gonna add those in. Then we have a delicious flavoring that goes in. You just smell it. And we're just gonna hit it. A little sea salt. And that's it. We are going to blend this. And I'm going to add just a little bit more because it has a really thick consistency. You just add a little bit milk to it, just to thin it out. And then we should get the consistency that we want. All right. Oh, yes. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait for you guys to try this in my book. My gosh. And it's so silky and smooth and delicious. And I do still have some pieces in there from my dates. And I'm just gonna plop those right in there. No date left behind. I love a good date. We're gonna sit this to the side. It's already chilled from the milk. So we're gonna sit that to the side. And once again, we have our ingredients for our toppings over here. We have some granola, some strawberries to give it that nice, fresh, flavorful burst that you want in a parfait. And then we have our chopped pecans. Well, it depends on where you're from. Pecans, you're from the South like I am. Or if you want to say pecans and be out cute with it, pecans, pecans, tomato. It's the nut that we need in our lives. We're gonna start frying up our plantains. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn my pan on. And in the meantime, I am going to have a beautiful plantain here. Plantain. Once again, however you want to pronounce it, I pronounce it plantain. So we're gonna start with that and slice it. And make sure when you use plantains, make sure that your plantain is ripe and ready, because the riper it is, the sweeter it is, and the easier it is to peel. You see right there, this is a pretty one. This is nice. Got a nice plantain here. I'm going to cut them into slices. So I can toss them in my almond flour. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these to a container. So I have my almond flour here. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some in. Just give that a toss around. So when I put it to this heat, this coconut oil, of course. And also, I'm going to add in, now that my pan is getting warm, I'm just going to start adding in, turn this down. So my pan is very nice and warm. I want to have enough oil that my plantains have room to cook and get that nice golden appearance and crunch to them. So we're cooking a meal that has a lot of nice, healthy fat in it, the coconut milk, the coconut oil, the almond flour, the pecans. So I have some left, so I'll see how much I need, if I need any. And so also, I'm going to just hit it with a little bit of sea salt, and I'm going to finish it off with some sea salt as well. So let's just do a little test run here. Drop the first plantain. So I'm just going to turn this temperature up. You really want to monitor your temperature, especially with coconut oil. You don't want it to pop on you. Just get a little bit warmer. And also you want to make sure you have that nice crispy edge with the soft inside on your plantain. Now we've got a fry going on here in the pan. So I'm just going to start adding in my other pieces. I have been wanting to make a sweet treat for the longest. This is the first, outside of the smoothie that I made a while back in my episode, this is the first dessert. Because I'm teetering a little bit on the dessert side. So I'm going to turn my pan down. Coconut oil. Like I said, I'm steady creeping up in the temperature. Put some on the edges so it can catch the ones sitting. I'm just going to bring them on closer on the inside. And the smell is on the money. Is this something that you guys would cook on your own at your home or at any, for something special? Make sure I check my other side. I don't want them to burn. They're cooking very beautifully. Check that out. Very beautiful. That was the first piece I dropped. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over and give the other ones a check. Oh my gosh. So it's going to be like a little cake pie. I don't know. I don't know. This recipe just came to me and I was like, I really love parfaits and I really love, just the plantains in themselves. And this is gluten-free, it's dairy-free, Like, don't use coconut milk, of course. If you use, cow's milk, it's not gonna be dairy free. It satisfies your sweet tooth. And I just want you guys to just take a look at that. OMG. Some pieces I'm going to start taking off because I have the color that I want. And so if you want to just make your plantains like this, you can make you a vegetable. It's a nice swap for white rice or even potatoes. I love it because it's so versatile. And to me, it tastes like a really good, rich banana. So now that we are done, plantains are all fried up. And this is what we're working with right here. Amazing. I'm just going to hit it with some sea salt as they rest. Now that those are done, we're gonna layer those beets over those eats. And speaking of beets, this beet I call Island Slumber. It's relaxing, it's laid back, it's smooth and warm and mellow. You can listen to that when you meditate. You can listen to that when you're taking a walk. You can listen to that at the gym if you're doing your yoga poses, or if you're just sitting doing your stretching. You guys ready to play? And our plantain parfait with coconut date cream is ready and all layered up in our beautiful glass. And it's time to taste this. And you can hear the excitement in my voice. Nothing like a good, sweet treat that's dairy-free, gluten-free, and satisfies that sweet tooth. So let's just dive in. You see all the layers with the cream and the plantains and the strawberries and granola and the pecans. Get myself together. If you love a banana sundae with the nuts and the strawberries and the cream, this is the adult version of that. Oh, that plantain is just like the most beautiful tasting fake banana. Oh my gosh. You ever had something so good you can cry a little bit? But this thing is so delicious, you guys, and oh my goodness. I feel like I'm going on and on about this thing, but it's not too sweet. It has just the amount of sweetness to it, and it's got that nature's candy in it, those dates, which are also good for fight. Y'all know what to do. Enjoy some beets.